add half a cup of chopped onion to this. Okay, our meat is browned and our onions are cooked. I drained out the excess liquid, so now I'm going to add our next, oh, oven's ready. I'm gonna add our next ingredient. This is manwich. For my man, who loves him some Sloppy Joes. But we aren't just making Sloppy Joes, we are making something a little bit different. And it's gonna be so good. Okay, got that nice and scraped out. And mix that in there. Turn up my heat a little bit here on my stove. Now we're gonna add some diced tomatoes. These are not drained. We want that liquid from these tomatoes. So I'm gonna get that dumped in there. Give it a little stir. Next, we have chicken broth. We're gonna use 2.5 cups of chicken broth. I know that sounds like a lot, but there's a reason we need all this chicken broth, because we're about to put in some pasta here. Some of the farfalle. I never know how to say it. This is 1 pound. I'm gonna use 3/4 of a pound, so I'm just eyeballing it. Just a teeny bit more there. I think that is just about right. Now we're gonna stir all this together. This pasta is gonna cook right in here. So I'm gonna turn my stove on to max, and we're gonna wait for this to boil. And we're gonna let it boil for about 15 minutes. Okay, this has been boiling for about 15 minutes. These cute little bow tie pastas are nice and al dente now, and that's exactly what we want. So we're gonna go ahead and add our next ingredient, which is some corn. Calls for about 1 cup, and this is a 15-ounce thing of corn. So I'm gonna use most of it. Stir that around in there. And next, oh my goodness, a favorite ingredient, Velveeta cheese. This is 16 ounces and we need half of that. So this is 8 ounces that I cut into cubes just to make it easier to melt fast. I'm gonna plop those all right in there and give this a stir around. Okay, yeah, this cheese is melting quick. That is the wonder of Velveeta. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set this right here. Turn off my stove. This is a very hot surface, so I'm just gonna be very safe here and move this over and pull out our casserole dish, because we're gonna put this in the oven shortly. All right, look at that. Oh my goodness, honey, are you excited? I know you're excited. I'm excited. All right, let's smooth this out. Ooh, let's smooth this out right here. Okay, and what would be a sloppy Joe casserole without more cheese? So here we have some freshly shredded sharp cheddar cheese. We like to shred our own whenever we can because it melts so nicely that way. So I'm gonna sprinkle this all over the top, and then we are gonna put this in the oven at 375 degrees for only 15 minutes, and then it is gonna be ready. Okay, our Sloppy Joe casserole is done. I am so excited to eat this, and it was so easy. I mean, all in one pot, and then transferred to this dish and baked for 15 minutes. That was it. All right, look at that. I'm gonna mess up this pretty plate with this Sloppy Joe here. Oh, it is cooked perfectly, smells amazing. It's very hot. Oh, honey, I bet you're excited to try this. You know I am too. Okay, I'm gonna try not to burn myself. Definitely needs to cool a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. It's so good. It's so good. We were concerned because we didn't add extra salt or pepper, but it's perfect. It's perfectly seasoned. I think the Sloppy Joe, the manwich, had enough sodium in it that it made it just right. So I hope you try it.